Hello. Oh, actually need to move things around a bit. I haven't done a console stream in a while. Pop out that chat over there. Yes. What are we playing? We're playing Project Zero. And then I gotta adjust. Oh, actually, my camera is already very dark. It's outstanding. But I have the technology. I have figured out how to do bright-ish camera without turning the lights on. And this by setting OBS theme to light. Boom. Like people buying all those fancy light systems for streaming. No, fuck that. Just change the OBS theme. Works like magic. Alright. There you go. You guys can have audio too. And we're gonna have to adjust the audio delay on the mic. I'm gonna initially set it to... where do I set it at? I'm gonna set it to like half a second once I remember where to do it. It is... and I need to remember that I initially had it 200 because apparently my mic had a bit of a delay to begin with. The flashbang all stream. It's not that bad. I can maybe make it a bit smaller. Yeah, that is not bad at all. Seems oh no, it's I'm sure it's in sync with my camera, but it's not going to be sync with the game capture. So there's a noticeable delay in the game capture, and I would like my talking to be accurate with what's going on in the game. And that is something that does need some adjusting. Once I remember where anything is. How about we actually go into the game so we might get some music. Oh, Wanadu! I know that logo. I know that logo all too well. And I associate it with quality. There. Now I have delay in both my camera and my microphone, so I should be synced up with myself. Whether that's synced up with the game is another thing, which you will have to let me know on. So, you know, one more engineer solution that I need to do. Because my desktop background changes automatically every now and then. And the brightness of that changes. So how about I just do the classic MS Paint, set everything to black.
I wonder how long it's
and
been
pop
since
out
my
what
brother
I
and
need.
I began to see things other people can't see.
Okay, not gonna lie, the OBS is a bit bright. Maybe I can... We'll sort this out.
He was so
There are
sweet
other
and
themes. Maybe
kind.
light theme is a bit much for this. How about...
He was the only
how's
one
gray?
I could open up to about these visions.
Gray might work.
After
It's a
our
bit
mother
light.
died, he was my
Or a
only
bit
family.
dark, rather. What is Prashni? Oh, that looks disgusting, and it doesn't work either way. Akri. That's very dark.
So this This is Himuro Mansion.
I guess we'll try with gray. It's at least at this time of the evening, it seems fine.
My brother was in search of someone. Junsei Takamine, a famous novelist, and a man my brother was very indebted to.
So excuse me while I turn my
While
microphone around a bit.
researching a book. When he told me that he
Something
got a
like that,
lead on
perhaps.
Mr. Takamine's whereabouts,
And hello, everybody.
I felt uneasy, like he was going far away.
My previous history with the Fatal Frame series is that I think as a kid, I maybe tried to play Fatal Frame 2 at a friend's place for a very, very brief moment. I think it was like Fatal Frame 2 on the Xbox. And that really got to me. Like, it spooked me good. But I was like, I don't know, when did Fatal Frame 2 come out? This is 2001, so it was probably like 2003, so I must have played it like 2005, so I was maybe like 12. Yeah, I will do a sync test once I have something I can test with. Actually, this is a pretty good moment for it. Oh. Up, down, 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 up. Did that make any sense? Up, up. Down, down. Something like that. 2004? Yeah. Still was pretty young. Game is delayed. Game is delayed, therefore I need to add more delay. I'll fix the camera. Let's sort out the microphone first. Or something like that. Up, 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 down, down, up. And thank you for sorting this out, because the delay for some reason isn't consistent between games. That's good, thank you. Excellent. Because for most games, like half a second is perfect, but sometimes it just isn't. Also, I hope this doesn't actually affect it, because I'm gonna switch to 60 Hz. And it's gonna break the capture for a second. Alright, capture is back. Let's retest that quickly. Down, down, up, up, down. I assume it's still good. I doubt that would affect anything. But it's possible. Yeah, it might be a bit faster. Oh. Actually, maybe that explains why sometimes it feels like I need more delay than other times, because depending on 50 or 60 Hz, it might be different. How about I change it back to what it was before? That might actually explain a few things. If it's good now. Up, up, down, down, up, up. It's good. Okay, so with 60 Hz, the correct delay is half a second. With 50 Hz, the correct delay is 800 milliseconds. This is good to know, thank you. And yes, I am playing this on a PS2. And now let's... Actually, the camera should be in sync. Yeah, cool. Very good, very good. Oh, right, that's the only TV setting. Volume, I might increase the volume at some point. You guys will have to let me know if the game is too quiet. I'll probably just raise it for you guys because it sounds fine to me. But we'll see. We'll see. Brightness, we'll see.
I wonder how long it's been since my brother and I began to see things other people can't see. My big brother, he was so sweet and kind. He was the only one I could open up to about these visions. After our mother died, he was my only family.
So this is Himuro Mansion.
My brother was in search of someone. Junsei Takamine, a famous novelist, and a man my brother was very indebted to, disappeared while researching a book. When he told me that he got a lead on Mr. Takamine's whereabouts, I felt uneasy, like he was going far away.
All right.
The forbidden rituals of this area. It looks like Mr. Takamine was doing research into them. I wonder if his group is still here.
Yeah, the controller is already vibrating as I'm doing nothing, and I think it said something on the back of the box. Feel your character's heartbeat through the vibration of the analog controller. DualShock 2! That might be kinda cool, or it might get very annoying. Also, I'm a bit sad seeing how the graphics look right now, because in that opening cinematic, it had that similar grainy look to it as Silent Hill 2 had, and for a moment I was thinking that maybe that's just like how games look on PS2, and it really fits horror games, but it's not as grainy in-game. Which is a bit of a shame, because it really works. Something large beyond the lattice. Kind of looks like a person covered with cloth. And I'm really starting to wonder if I should have actually read the manual, because the game has told me none of the controls thus far. Please get that ready. So when the game inevitably doesn't tell me shit, I have something to refer to. Next to confirm, circle to finder view. Sadly, you can't use the D-pad for movement. Oh wait, never mind. Maybe if I turn off analog mode. Wait. Can you turn off analog mode? I don't know my PlayStations. I thought you could turn off analog mode, but I guess I can't. Is that a feature or is my controller being bad? Square to run, triangle to open menu. I want to use bonus function from a photograph. Oh, that's in Finder mode. Okay, so in the standard mode, the shoulder buttons don't do anything. All I really care about is X to interact, where to run, and circle to go to the other view, which I probably can't even do at this point. I can, as it turns out. Oh, you... Ah... While walking, you can only use the stick. But while in the view mode, you can use the D-pad. I'm on PS2. Actual hardware. Man, I really wish you could use the D-pad, because I am not a fan of the PlayStation controller. It's like the stick is in the wrong place. I want to pick up like some sort of a third-party controller that I can use for PS1, 2, and 3 that has the analog sticks in the right places. Oh, wow, that's the running speed. Sick. Old camera here. I think I can take a shot. The save point. Which is I don't have room into memory card. Entirely possible. I need to buy a new memory card. Saves for a while. It's the only way to finish the game? Really? Does it not emulate well? I mean, you can buy definitely some third-party ones, and you can definitely buy used cards. They're pretty cheap. F14 film. Camera controls. Oh. Circle button, take shooting stance, and enter Finder mode, and take photos with X or R1 buttons while in Finder mode. You can control the player's viewpoint with left analog stick, square to move Finder quickly, triangle to do a quick turn, right analog stick to move around while... Oh! That's funky. Yeah, the thing is with getting a controller is that I want to be able to use it on both PS1 and... No, PS2 and PS3. Because it just really feels silly to me to get multiple controllers. When they... Effectively, the PS2 and PS3 controllers have the same flaws, in my opinion. I would just like to replace them with one controller that isn't bad. Falling the floor to direct the scene to. Something fell from the ceiling? Perhaps? I think I got the trilogy for a reasonable price. Can't remember the exact amount I paid for it, but you can assume that I don't pay what most people are asking. Was destroyed would scatter like some powerful animal wreaked havoc here. Hello. Somebody in there. Wall is destroyed, power. Yeah. Functioning mirror. I'll try another room. Yeah, I don't prefer the PS3 controller. I don't prefer any PlayStation controller. Okay, I want my analog stick in a different position. And the D-pad on the PS2, and actually I think in both controllers is bloody awful. Old suit of armor. Huh. Text changes when you look at it multiple times. Holy crap. You get stuck easily. My heart is beating faster. That is kinda cool. I might like that. How the controller vibrates with your heartbeat. Or the character's heartbeat, rather. Dust has been disturbed around the sunken fireplace, as if it's been used recently. Yeah, some sort of adapter is probably the way to go. Also doesn't help that I'm generally bad with controllers. So it will probably really throw me off when I have a controller that doesn't have the PlayStation icons in the PlayStation places. I know that it will be extremely rough if I ever try to play a Nintendo game on a 360 controller. Because those fuckers at Nintendo place the buttons wrong.
This notebook. It's Mr. Takamine's. That was Mr. Takamine. So he did come here.
Oh, I will explain why Microsoft fixed those buttons in a bit. Nintendo got it wrong. But I feel like I first need to kill a ghost. Okay, we're done. Shooting ghosts. Well, while the tutorial is here, I can tell you why Microsoft fixed what Nintendo got wrong. Because we all know that the ABYX controls are based on the Finnish language, obviously. And that's why Y is at the top, because in Finnish, ylös, up, begins with a Y, and down, alas, begins with an A. And Nintendo, in their infinite wisdom, decided that no, A and Y, they're in the sides. Making no sense fucking whatsoever. But that's literally the only reason why I can ever perform any sort of QuickTime event. on an Xbox game, because I remember that A means down and Y means up. But with B and X, I'm kind of fucked. But at least I get 2 out of the 4 correctly. With Nintendo, I can't get anything right. Hey, Lucas. Anyway, shooting ghosts. Hold up the camera with circle. Actually, I'm still not sure if I have to hold circle. Press the shadow with X to attack ghosts. Or cross, I think is the technical term. When the target is inside the circle, power, mystical power, accumulates. The damage you inflict on the ghost goes up as you accumulate more power in the camera. I don't think you can do it in 5 minutes. Honestly, some games have at some point in time gotten it right how to display controller prompts on screen, and it is that you display all 4 buttons and then highlight the one you need to press, so you don't have to know if it's A or X or circle. You just know the location on the controller, and that is the way to do it. At least for us, controllably limited, we prefer mouse and keyboard. And even with mouse and keyboard, fuck those people who just, or fuck those games that just have like the same exact prompt for a direction key. Like, oh god, please show an arrow pointing in the direction. You say S or A, it means nothing to me. Show down or left. I am from Finland. Hello, hello. Anyway, power accumulates when I'm aiming at the ghost. While the ghost in your viewfinder, the circle glows. And you take the shot. You inflict heavy damage when you take a shot during a shutterback moment. Okay, I don't have to hold it. Ah. I assume that was a shutterback moment. Yeah, 120 damage. Because it turned red for a moment. Alright. Simple enough.
I captured a ghost with this camera. This camera has the power to expose things the normal eye can't see. I remember the incident from which I learned of its unique power to capture ghosts.
And how's the audio, by the way, now that we've seen an actual ghost encounter? And we know roughly where the audio is going to be at. Oh, there's more. Must say, I don't appreciate the jump scare the game tried to do right there. The sound effect was quite unnecessary. Look, do I know how much ammo I have? A lot is what I have. Doesn't have very strong exorcismal power. Wow, you get stuck on corners very easily in this. Padlock. Oh, I can't shoot the padlock in this game. Oh man, the camera is kind of wild. So I don't know what the indicator on the bottom right is. I guess the game is gonna explain it soon, because it actually has tutorials. Sure, the entrance is open, but I'm sure it was closed a while ago. And you get stuck so easily. Holy crap.
It's been 2 weeks since I last heard from my brother. But he left a note that led me to this place. I felt as though something was calling me here. Mafuyu.
First night. Strangling ritual. A lot more colorful this time around. Never mind.
What is this place? Did someone just...
And oh yeah, if we're talking quick time events specifically, then yeah, showing it with a large indicator on the edge of the screen is definitely a good way to do it, I think. Because that allows you to focus on the actual thing on the screen rather than a tiny, tiny bit that displays the correct icon. Oh my god. Got it, thanks. Hey, 146. Piece of paper on the floor, looks like a piece of notebook. September 12th. Now there's another rope. And another rope. Hey, there's some ropes. The wall is still destroyed, and the mirror actually does function, yeah.
Did something happen to my brother?
Tapped my brother's camera and notebook. This notebook. Himura Mansion investigation. Himura Mansion was once the home of a large landowner that controlled vast areas of land. They also say that the site held some special significance that had to do with the Shinto rituals of the region. I couldn't find any detailed books about these Shinto rituals, though. The last master of the Himura family line massacred his entire household. Later, another family that tried to live there disappeared. Because of incidents like these, nobody visits the mansion today and it lies in ruins. Maybe that's why there aren't any accounts of the Zero rituals, and why the exact location of the place isn't recorded anywhere. I've had a bad feeling ever since I came to this mansion. I'm leaving notes in this notebook, just in case anything happens to me. I've got to find Mr. Takamine and the others fast. I hope it's not too late. Hey, Faro. Oh, I was trying to move with the D-pad again. Also, I need to look at the manual and see what that indicator on the bottom right is. Also, regarding the darkness, I actually had to set up curtains with Velcro to get proper darkness in my room for horror games. Have a hard explanation in here somewhere. There. Filament. Responds to spirits and clues. The closer Miku is to a clue, the stronger the filament will respond. The color of the filament will turn blue when a clue is nearby and orange when a spirit is nearby. Excellent. Nice to know. A physical strength bar hasn't been on screen because we haven't taken damage. Binder, we have lock circle. Usually locating the center of the screen. Usually, that's interesting. We have a capture circle. Is a different thing. Bonus function, which I assume I don't have. Or if I do, they will be explained to me. Spirit Stone. I don't think I have any number of Spirit Stones in my inventory. Spirit HP meter. Yeah, we know where that is. Filament. There? Spirit power charge level. Remaining fill. Okay, well. Really isn't much to see in the manual. Except that filament is the thing on the bottom right. Huh, which is not reacting to whatever this is. Iron mask. Medicine container. Okay, so medicine is not a clue, it's just a consumable normal item. I'm concerned about that. Yeah, the filament was reacting. I don't have a... I mean, I do have a camera. Do I have ammo for the camera? I have. It still has a padlock, I assume. Maybe someone's in there. I don't think this will... Oh! Yeah, this doesn't lead anywhere, does it? Well, it leads to an item. More medicine. Thanks. Oh! You know, camera angles like this make a lot of sense in a game like this, because we have already seen ghosts in the background multiple times. Maybe cool? Maybe. Is there nothing else to interact with in here? Photos of ghosts and yeah, the manual did mention that you can just save your ghost photos. But I didn't read enough to know if there's a reason to do that. Box of film. Type 14 film. I assume I want to get that ghost on film. That's been walking around. And maybe that does something. Psy XXXX. Thank you for the sub, or resub, rather. A million. So whenever I open a door, I keep expecting the camera to turn as I'm walking through the door. But no, it just stays behind you because you are actually in control the entire time. Where's that key I'm missing? Just running back and forth at this point. Wait, is there something over there? I mean, this does have that classic mechanic of the character turning their head towards things that might be of interest, which I always like. That said, I'm still not finding what I need to find. In the first room of the game, effectively. Oh. Of course. I would say fair enough for not finding this.
Should I take a photo?
In Finder mode, you can see things that can't be seen with the naked eye. Try taking a photo if the controller vibrates or you hear strange noises. Or if you get the filament in blue, probably helps too. full screen the photo. Door appears where the screen should be.
Just like in the photo.
I mean, I don't know if that was technically a hidden door. It was a blocked door. Lots of medicine early on. How much do I have? 4 medicine. Held by a powerful force. This is gonna take some getting used to. But at least so far the combat hasn't been exactly fast-paced, so maybe we're gonna be fine. Pretty ornamental dish. Can I have it? Small piece of paper. News clipping. Late yesterday, a human body with no limbs was found in Himura Mountain, located in the southern region of the prefecture. The body's hands, feet, and head were all torn off. The police are investigating the case as both a murder and an accident. Hell of an accident. The body has not been identified, but is believed to be a man around the age of 30. The police is also taking into consideration the fact that the body mutilated in the same manner was found in the same location 15 years ago. Yeah, totally an accident. Did I fight you? Guess not. Oh man. Oh man. The camera really throws me off. It's like I feel like it should be inverted. Which I don't think I can do. Move finder normal. Is this the same? But seems to be the same. Actually, oh man, first person and controllers. I don't know which is better. I'm not gonna get used to either. Oh man. Actually use the right stick to move the flashlight. I like that. Type 37 film. According to the manual, that is effectively stronger ammo. Oh, I'm in control. Damn. It switches between cutscene and control so quickly.
What was that?
Tape recorder. Can we listen to that? I guess I can't. Oh, white tape. Use that instead.
September 9th, 5:40 p.m. The mansion was nowhere to be seen on the map, so we finally had to ask the locals how to find it. They told us that Himuro Mansion had been empty for several decades now. The same ones who told us where it was also warned us not to come here, which was quite disconcerting.
Well, thanks. I can't get to him.
Where have you both gone?
Want more medicine, I guess. Oh man. The camera. Hang on. Controller is vibrating. I am going to struggle in combat, I can already tell. You fuck. The camera began to glow with mystical power. Power-ups. You can acquire mystical power by damaging ghosts. Select the camera from menu to access power-up screen. You can unlock the seal on the camera with the accumulated mystical power and power up. When you unlock auxiliary function seal, you enable many special attacks. Use the enabled auxiliary function and press the L1 button while in shooting stance. The number of auxiliary functions you can use is limited to the number of spirit stones in your inventory, so be frugal. Oh, hello. Always appreciate a good map. Especially when, like, every room has a name. Yes, yes. That is my fetish. Bonus function. Special function. How do I level? Oh, cost 4,000? Oh, you get score? These are expensive. Push ghosts back. Slow ghosts down. Make ghosts more visible. Stop movement of ghosts. Search for locations of ghosts and tracks them automatically. Okay. Break the special function seal. Well, I have 6,000 scores, so I'm not going to be using any of these for a bit. And I don't know exactly how the damage system works, because I think I've so far mostly used the special attack thing, where it turns red and I can do extra damage. So I'm not sure if max value affects that. I would assume it does. But I don't think it really matters if I keep using that mostly. If anything, range seems like the way to go, but I'll hang on to my XP for now.
September 9th, 9:40 p.m. It seemed dangerous to walk through the mountain at night, so we decided to spend the night here and continue our work. I've been through several rooms already. Unlike the exterior, the interior is still in quite good shape. A little earlier, I thought I saw a white, shadowy figure of a woman in the hallway near the entrance. I'll keep track of such sightings and publish them in a later account.
Yeah, always nice when you accidentally stream a game that takes place in basically the same date. Like something's coming from the mirror stand. It shows into photo, looks like a lion mask near the sunken fireplace. I wonder if the ghosts are actually going to be able to... Oh, look at that. Oh, well, that answers that. I was wondering if the ghosts can actually follow me through walls. Because, you know, they're ghosts. Would it make sense? Yes, they can. Reflecting light inside the lion mask. Red hand mirror. Oh, no, that wasn't necessary. Alright, let's use the right hand mirror. You cannot use the item here. Would you like to use the item? Yes, please.
It's that person I just saw. The ropes.
I mean, shadows ropes in the man's neck, arms, and legs. Small key. Really not necessary. I wonder how much combat there's gonna be in general. Oh, hello! Oops, that's not the attack key. Oh, hello! Who's that? Spirit Stone. This mysterious stone enhances the camera's power and enables auxiliary functions. Yeah, that actually did a lot of damage. Oh, great. So that heals almost half. Ever play Fear Effect? Nope. Despite its title, I don't think Fear Effect is a horror game, right? And yeah, the game definitely doesn't need cheap jump scares. I think this is exactly the sort of game where it makes perfect sense for the ghosts to often just be in the background doing nothing, minding their own business. Visible for just long enough for you to see them briefly and then go away. Oh, no, let's not go save. Let's go save. Semi-horror game? Okay, I don't know. Somehow I haven't been convinced by that series. I haven't exactly looked into it, but something about it just hasn't caught my interest. I mean, they're kinda on my short list of, if I see this for cheap, I will pick it up. But it's gotta have to be cheap. Like, actually very cheap. And I'm actually not sure if Fear Effect 1 ever released in Europe. I don't remember ever seeing that on sale. Fear Effect 2 keeps popping up all the time, but I don't remember if I've ever seen the first game. Okay, I believe it does exist then. Old urn in front of the folding screen with a picture of a woman on it. Yeah, there's a thing there. Can I have it? A research scrap. Secret rituals of the Himura family. Many rituals and customs have been passed down through generations of the Himura family. Most of them are lost. The only things we have left now are some documents that record these rituals as a legend. Barely any of the oral history remains. This is because all Himura family members are dead, and those who were close to the family have kept quiet about the ritual. One ritual in particular performed on December 13th is shrouded in mystery. People who lived near the mansion stayed inside on that particular day, and even now it is considered bad luck to leave the windows open on that date. I can only assume that this is due to the cruel nature of the ritual, but the truth remains unknown. Who wrote this? Maybe the guy my brother came to look for. You can see into the room. A library.
My instincts told me not to. There are rope marks on my body, just like Koji.
Piece of paper on the floor. August 27th. Is this still the same year? The more I find out... Oh my god, sorry, I'm yawning. Not because the game's bad, I haven't slept properly. The more I find out about Himura Mansion, the creepier it gets. I'm sure it's the perfect subject matter for Mr. Takamina's next book. But, to be perfectly honest, I don't like this assignment one bit. It gives me a bad feeling. There's no way I want to go to that mansion, but it's my job, right? I guess I'll have to go. And I wouldn't want to waste a chance to work with Mr. Takamine just because of a little bit of uneasiness either. It doesn't help I have the sixth sense for the supernatural either. There's such thing as knowing too much sometimes. I didn't mean to go down the stairs. I assume red means locked door. Oh, we were talking about Fear Effect, not Fatal Frame. Stuck fast. Wait. Oh, I see. Those both lead into the same room? Or not. Top shelf film. I don't think it will ever stop impressing me how the PS2 handled shadows like this. It's not the smoothest shadow of all time, but it looks good. Oh, save room. Don't see why not. Red tape. Research 1. Red notebook strap. Another one. August 20th. It seems a folklorist named Ryuzo Munakata was studying about the various rituals passed down at Himura Mansion. He supposedly left a book of research, but I can't find it anywhere. I wonder if there's a copy in a library somewhere. I still can't find the book. 10 days later. I'll have Koji Ogata from the editing department do a search for it. I doubt he'll be able to find it though. Is that a door? It is a door, but it won't open. I think what makes the shadows pop so much on PS2 and games from that era is that they're not such a given, and when the game does have proper shadows and they are something of a focus, they stand out way more, whereas these days it's just a given that there will be shadows. They will probably look pretty good. But they also blend in with everything else. Whereas if you have a good looking shadow on PS2, you notice it. Ooh. This is day 1. Not a... Oh, right. That staircase.
Mafuyu. Wait.
I can't aim! I'm sorry. I'm really bad with controllers. Oh my god. I knew I would struggle with the combat. Oh, I can't. This is Yeah, I like the design. It's that classic style of kinda normal, but with really long limbs. Oof. Like just make it mostly normal, but make one part of it really stand out. Oh my god, how is this so hard? So now let's fuck it. Just to yeah, make one body part unusually long, and it looks very disturbing. Do you leave a spirit stone for me, maybe? No? Yeah, I have to assume that it's kinda intentional, that the aiming is rough. Another nerd note. Yeah. 'Cause yeah, it's rough enough with the analog stick, but also the field of view is very, very low. And the ghost moves around a lot. September 10th. In 2 days. I clearly saw the image of a woman in front of the mirror near the entrance. She had long hair and white kimono. There were ropes tied to her arms and legs, and she dragged them along when she walked. I think I heard Koji talk about something like that too. There's something very wrong about this mansion. Dark red stain, as if blood had flowed here. You know, keep going. That seems fine. Window still shut. How much film do I have? I feel like I started with a ton of film. 24. That's actually... Oh, 24 is for the high quality film. Which I honestly maybe should have used against that previous ghost. Because she was tougher than the previous ones. Oh, I mean, look at that shadow. In the back there. I mean, can't really see, but... I like it. Scrap. Mystery of the Rope Maiden. Among the few documents found on the ritual mention the Rope Shrine Maiden is made many times. Her arms, legs and neck are bound by 5 ropes, however no documents discuss the role she plays in the ritual. One theory is that she is sacrificial lamb, but I find it hard to believe that such cruel ritual was practiced. Sacred water. Just played Devil May Cry. I never used holy water in that. Fully restores energy. Something is wrapped around the handle, it won't move. Looks like hair. Gotcha. Hang on, where? How does this line up? That's... Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah. That door is nailed from the other side. So maybe I can't ever open this. Yo! Uncool. Oh, you're still alive. And didn't drop anything. Yeah, I'm liking the ghost designs in this. Well, I didn't go the direction I was thinking I was gonna go, but that's fine. Old news article. On the night of 3rd, the police received a report that 4 children failed to return home after 9 p.m. There is an old superstition in the surrounding villages about children being snatched away by ghosts, and some villagers indeed suspect that this is what has happened to the 4 kids. Oh, once the ghosts learn to teleport, I'm screwed. Honestly, I don't think that's a case of what if. I think that's a case of when. I think whatever I'm trying to take a photo of is on the other side. Old scroll. Strangling ritual. Oh, that was easy to find. On the 13th day of the 12th month, a maiden cut off from the outside world for 3,669 long days shall be torn apart to provide power to the road. I will write that down. I'm sure the game makes a note of that in the notes section, but it is way more. I could probably just remember it. Excuse me, ghost. I gotta loot this red notebook strap first. September 11th. I saw that woman in the white kimono again. She's trying to tell me something. She knows I have this special sense for ghostly things. The woman's name is Kirie. So it's Kirie. I shouldn't get any closer than this. I don't want to get any closer. I'm scared. I would love to know how to pronounce that name. I won't be able to do the Japanese pronunciation, I'm sure. But I can do either the Finnish or the English one. One of those has gotta be closer. Spirit Stone. Alright, nice. knew there was a save point. Something about that previous room just made me smell a checkpoint or a save point. Black Notebook. And yeah, well, the Finnish pronunciation typically is almost identical. That particular name, especially with the R, has me skeptical. Like, is it really Kirje? Anyway, September 13th, we found Ogata's body. His head, hands, and feet were strangled off. What happened to him? Just like the strange deaths that occurred here long ago. There was a photo of Ogata near him. In it, there was something that looked like ropes on his neck, arms, and legs. I wonder if it has anything to do with rope shrine maidens, girls that rope shrine maidens in the legends around here. The girls that had ropes tied to their necks, neck, arms, and legs too. And later that same day. Tomoe is acting strangely. She's been mumbling nonsense all morning. Something about ropes and mirrors. I can't blame her for going to pieces though, after seeing what happened to Ogata. Five Stones document. Give thanks to the 5 gods' protection. Place the stone representing the 5 mirrors in correct location. Thanks. Did I save already? Read the chat and, well, if I save it again, so be it. But yeah, I suppose I will just go with the Finnish pronunciation. Door is closed fast. Himura family crest. It probably unlocks the door, but it's broken. Other place shows in the photo. Don't know where that is. I haven't seen a ladder at any point. So I'm immediately noticing that, like, I look at this room and look at this wall specifically. This is just designed for fighting ghosts. Or for ghosts to fight me. So I can just barely see under it, so I can tell kind of where the ghost is, but the ghost can walk through the wall, and it has no other purpose than that. I can already tell. Alright, where are we going? I don't know. Looking at the map, I don't have a plan that involves going into a new area. I'll like try to open this door, see what it says. Buttons with characters. This device must open the door. Engraving underneath, but it's gouged. Only read some. The Shinto ritual, strangling and held on the day of... Aha! Which is one. Let's leave the area and look at it again. I assume it starts with... Is this a... Does the index start from 0 or 1? I assume it's 0 based. So 3, 6, 6, 9. Nothing happens. All right. 3, 6, 6, 9. Nothing happens. Well, fuck you too. 1, 3, 1, 2. Nothing happens. Okay. 1, 3, 1, 2. Nothing happens. I feel like there's a bit of a language barrier here. Although I wonder if the symbol in the middle means anything. But I would say that knowing the characters would help a lot more. Would it though? It's nice that we live in 2023 and I can just Google Japanese numbers and conclude that these are not those same symbols. Counterclockwise? Maybe. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a number. I came from here. That was nothing in there. Yeah. That reminds me of the one of the prime reasons I'm looking forward to eventually playing Resident Evil 2 Remake is that I believe that game has combination lock puzzles. Or they're not really puzzles, you have combination locks. Like those old-timely spinny locks. And you get the combinations for those. And I'm sure I've talked about this before, but I think you can input that number in like 4 different ways. And the game accepts all of them. Hey, Death Knight. She's looking at something. Just a disc? Guess so. Small kimono hangs there. And doesn't matter. I mean, you really haven't missed much. Progress has been quite slow. I must be missing a note. Or something. I missed none? Seriously? I mean, I'm missing at the moment somewhere in this area that I should go find. Is what I'm saying. Oh, yeah. As far as what's going on in the game, not much has happened. We have showed up at this mansion twice. First as the brother, who disappeared, I guess, whose camera we found on the floor, and then as this girl. Wait, there's something in this fireplace. Or maybe not. No, there isn't. I feel like it's a waste of time even coming back here, but... Maybe there is a note somewhere? Not seeing anything, though. I will say, though, one positive sign I hope I'm not jinxing this. Noticing that it doesn't seem like there are random ghosts. So the amount of combat I'm doing is quite limited. That is something I generally like. Oh wait, how about we go downstairs over there? Haven't been there for a while. Not that I think there's gonna be anything in there. Maybe a ghost that I run away from. Oh, I never opened this door after it became unopenable. Well, that helped. Can't even go in there. Huh. Oh, hi. Get off me. Come in peace. Oh. Unless you insist. No! Okay, so... the damage that the well-timed attack does is also tied to how much charge you have in the camera at that moment. Based on the damage I just did there. Yeah, that's what I gather. I just wasn't sure if hello. Something in here. I wasn't sure if timing it right and having a charge at the same time did anything. And I think it does. I can't tell when I'm getting the right thing because the background is the same color as the... there. Thing I'm aiming at. Woman in kimono. That doesn't tell me, does it? Is the combat engaging for her again? I think so? It's a bit early to say. We're still doing very much the basics, and there's apparently special attacks and such. And I assume the ghosts start doing their things, and who knows how it's gonna evolve, but... so far I'd say the basics are promising. And a big part of good or engaging combat in horror game, I think, is using it sparingly. So far has been the case, and my god, I would love to make some progress at some point. And it's not that it starts slow, it's that I don't know what I'm doing. Like, we have a puzzle, but I feel like I'm missing an important part of that puzzle. Learning Japanese. It could well be. But at the same time, surely not. Like, they must know better than to than to have. Yeah, just learn Japanese. That's the solution. I'm pretty sure I've read every memo. Yeah. Most of them are just not important. And this reminds me of a mechanic I was at some point brainstorming with myself. Like, one of my favorite mechanics of all time in any game is in that game. Oh, shit. It's very convincing when I say it's one of my favorite mechanics, and then I forget the name of the game. Darkness Within 2. Just not a great game on its own, but you underline things on notes that you read. And if you underline something important, it gets highlighted. And I wish you could, like, some games should elaborate on that mechanic. So I could just, let me read this red note. And I read this, da 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 da. And I wish I could, like, highlight, he supposedly left the book in the book of research, but I can't find it anywhere. I wonder if there's a copy in a library somewhere. I wish I would highlight that bit for myself, and then I would just have highlighted bits of things I personally deemed important. So I wouldn't have to go through all of the notes. I could just go through what I, at that moment, deemed important. Without writing everything down myself. I feel like there's a mechanic there that somebody should do in some context, in some game. Oh yeah, it may have also been in the first one, but I don't remember the first one that well. Darkness Within 2 is the better game. Yeah, like, this is just lore. This is not something that's gonna help me, so I wouldn't highlight anything from here for myself. Ropes and mirrors. Oh, maybe I'll go back to that mirror and take a photo. I do have all these notes, I think. Oh, actually, no, I don't. I don't have Takamina's notes 1. Oh yeah, I do like cryptic stuff like that. At least to a degree. But I mean, this particular mechanic that I'm talking about right now would be to make things less cryptic. Because I especially... One game where I especially noticed the lack of proper note-keeping was the System Shock remake. Because there's a lot of added lore in that game compared to the original. And there's a ton of notes, and most of them don't really tell you anything important. It's just background information and lore. And it would have been great if in that game you could... nothing. If you could make notes for yourself in an easy way. Yeah, we've been through the camera stuff. I mean, I have unlocked secrets with the camera already. There are so many random invisible corners I get stuck in. I was expecting to see something. I'm pretty sure I haven't been to this place. Correlation chart of people in the documents. File to add. This looks cool. Oh, this looks cool. Takamina's assistant, she disappeared while exploring the mansion with Takamine and Ogata. Editor who accompanied Takamina's research, murdered by the mansion's ghosts while exploring Takamine and Ogata. It says cursed, but in the text it says murdered. Mystery novelist who visited Himura Mansion and disappeared. Oh. Oh, I love this feature. That's the stuff. So first, Mafuyu Inasaki was captured by Ghost. Came to the mansion in search of Takamine. May have been captured by the female ghost in white kimono. Then, Miku Hinasaki came to the mansion in search of Mafuyu. Miku's mother possessed spiritual powers and gave the camera to Miku. Yet, Mafuyu had the camera to start, I think. And Kirie captured Mafuyu. Oh man, that's a cool chart. Oh man. seeing stuff like that just makes me happy. Makes it so much easier to understand how people are connected to one another and who is who. Like, please. That is a feature that more games need to copy. That is fantastic. We have 5 stones documents. Give thanks to the 5 gods. Place the stone representing the 5 mirrors in the correct location. Don't think this is relevant to the puzzle at hand. This seems more relevant. 13th day of the 12th month. Cut off from the outside world for 3669 long days. Shall be torn apart to provide power the rope. I tried most combinations that I can get out of these numbers. And nothing worked. And I think this is basically lore. One ritual in particular performed December 13th, shrouded in mystery. Rope Maiden. Yeah, I don't think these are at all important. Try taking a photo if your controller vibrates or you hear strange noises. Maybe the controller has vibrated at some point and I haven't paid attention to it when I should have. But yeah, if you guys didn't know about that chart, you missed out. That's my favorite thing about the game so far. I think that alone made this game worth booting up. But hey, that's the sort of thing that impresses me, and I'm a weirdo. Yeah, this is the one place where the controller vibrates, but I think it's because of the door, and I can't do anything about the door at this point. I'm already taking a photo of it. Box for mortuary tablets. And bone remains among the candles. Maybe the owners. And we've been here. Wait, that's not the button. I heard noises. Well, heard noises. Hey Mark, and yes, I did finish DMC. It was a good game. I enjoyed it surprisingly much. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. It's kinda annoying to get stuck in the game this early on. Maybe I have seen that. That storeroom that I have in the photo somewhere, I just don't remember where. But I feel like I would remember because it's got a ladder in it, and I haven't seen a ladder anywhere. Wherever that note is, it's well hidden. I know I am missing a note. For sure. Based on how they are numbered. But I feel like I've checked every room like 3 times by now. Oh. That's kind of unfortunate. I said I was really hoping that the game wouldn't have random encounters. Or respawning ghosts or stuff like that. But this door appears to be one. Oh my god, that hurts. What the? New album. What? What is this? Oh, I can take Store photos. Okay. I mean, I'm lost to no progress because I haven't made any progress in like an hour, I think. I heard noises. Is that what I'm missing? No. Oh, okay. Well, found ammo. Actually, have I made I don't know when this save was. It was like an hour 30 in? So 20 minutes ago? I don't feel like I've lost any progress, but maybe I picked up an item or two. I feel like I'm just gonna brute force those symbols. So I got no idea where to check anymore, and it feels pretty bad. Yeah, it's not this. Does the map have anything called storeroom? It doesn't. Oh. I have to assume that 3669 is correct, but these symbols are starting from a logical spot. Maybe the symbol in the middle is supposed to tell me something. Yeah, at this point, feel free to backseat. I would love to move on from this area. Effectively, nothing has happened in the game, and I'm stuck in a puzzle because I can't find a single note. So it is counterclockwise. Oh, Christ. I should have tried it when somebody suggested it. Except I still did wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or not. 1, 3, 1, 2. I would love to know where that note is that tells you something about that. Abductress. Strong ghostly sense has disappeared. Good film. And there's the ladder. No hint in the booklet? You mean like the manual? I wouldn't expect there to be one in the manual, but I would expect there to be something in the game itself. Spirit Stone. See ya, Ghost. I am slowly going down this ladder now. Oh, fuck, you can attack me while I'm on the ladder? That is honestly pretty messed up. Fuck, I pressed the wrong button! That's not the menu. Dude, get off me! What?! You can attack me while I'm opening doors?! That's so fucked up! That's so fucked up! What the fuck?! What the fuck?! What the fuck?! No hint in the game? How are you actually just supposed to know the symbols? Let's get the better film equipped. Oh my god, get off me! You fucker. That hurts. That did way more damage than I was expecting. Okay, I would love to know where that note is. Gonna have to look that up later. No more talisman. The force that was holding the door shut is gone. Right? Wait, oh, that didn't actually consume film. I inspect the blood? No.
Trying to say.
September 13th. Maybe this is actually the first note that I was missing. Tomoe's condition is getting worse and worse. She can't stop shaking and she keeps mumbling the same words over and over. I don't know if what's happening is anything supernatural or not. But in any case, I think we'd better leave as soon as possible. Tomoe is in such a bad shape, she can't even move. I guess I'll have to look for a way out of here myself. Even if we waited for help, I doubt anyone would ever come looking for us. Was that the one I was missing? No, it was number 3. I'm missing number 1. No, that's not the same room I was just in. I think. Or maybe it is. We'll find out soon. First we gotta kill a ghost here, I'm sure. The controller is vibrating, so I'm expecting a ghost. Something spooky. I mean, that's a ghost. Not the spookiest of ghosts, but it's a ghost. Before I go in there, I'm gonna backtrack to the previous room and check if that was the place. And I'm gonna pick up whatever this is. Audio tape.
September 11th, 8:16 p.m. We looked all over the mansion, but we still couldn't find Koji. While true that this mansion is huge, I'm certain we would have found him by now. Could we have already left? He's been saying something about more ropes since we took some photos yesterday.
More ropes. Somebody really likes those ropes. Okay, what does this door want from me? Oh, it's... Is this... No, surely this doesn't lead back to that previous area. No, it doesn't. That door is... over there. But they might lead into the same area, basically. Oh, right there. Oh, right, I took a picture of this already. Nice sound effect. No, these are candles, not dolls. This is not the room I was looking for. Oh, they definitely don't lead to the same place. Abyss is the name of this area. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Cheerful. Ah, there's the pronunciation. So, I'm getting like strong siren vibes from those cutscenes. Maybe it's just that I mean it's a Japanese horror game set in Japan. But still, doesn't change the fact.
September 12th, 9 a.m. I found Koji. His death was just like the one in the mountain village. His head and limbs were severed. I can't believe what's happening.
Can't check that again? Damn, I missed the text. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind Japanese voice acting. I keep pressing the wrong button. I suppose the upside is that there isn't that much voiceover to begin with. Which I typically prefer. Stone mirror. Beautiful stone polished to mirror-like finish. Possesses strange powers. And it's not... Oh, yes it is in my basic inventory. I think I need 5 of those. Can't go any further into the abyss. As it was so joyfully described as. Oh, hi! Woman pulled in. I mean, I have been reading all the research notes. sounds overacted. I don't mind. It's I think it helps that I don't understand the language, so if it is overacted, I can't really tell. Or rather, let's assume it is overacted. And because it is overacted, it can still convey the emotion that they're trying to convey without me understanding what they're actually saying. So in that sense, it works that it's overacted. Assuming it is overacted. Can I send a link? Yeah, sure. But yeah, I have been reading the research notes as I see them. Okay. I figured something like this existed, but I don't know where it is. That's the thing, because if I look at my notebook, I have Novelist Notes 2, Novelist Notes 3, but no 1. Oh, never mind, these are research notes. Yeah, this is, I can't find the book. Might be helpful. Wait, what? When? Hang on. When did I get this? I've been reading these as I get them. At least I thought I was. Huh? I guess research notes don't open automatically like these scraps do. Which seems like a very, very dumb thing. I've been feeling well since 2 nights ago. Actually, it's more like ever since Tomoe took my picture. What in the world does the rope in this photo mean? And now there's another rope, and another... I have read that, though. Seem to be a few devices in this mansion that are engraved with old characters. When I asked Mr. Takamine about them, he said they corresponded to numbers. I understand the first few. I don't know where these came from. And why I haven't supposedly read them. That is... I wish I knew how that had happened. So I could either blame the game or blame myself. I'm just left confused by that, as it is. Oh right, this was that one. I think this was the gravestone looking thing. Oh, never mind, it's open now. I guess the gravestone looking thing was the water wheel. Here we have dolls. Doll with long hair and a white kimono. It's roped off with sacred ropes worshipped. Several pieces of paper on the shelf. They look like part of a red notebook. Now, like when I pick up this, it opens automatically. I wonder if there were some that didn't open automatically. My sixth sense is telling me some children are playing here. I can't see them, but they keep calling to me. Are they playing tag or hide and seek maybe? They might be children in that photo. There were human heads in the room, so many of them. They were cut off by the Himura family master. They were all trying to tell me something. I never should have come here. I should have trusted that sixth sense of mine. And you gotta be facing directly at the thing to interact with it. It's a bit clumsy. The matting has been removed. There's a big hole in the floor. Child onlooker. Hello. No! That was an accident. Didn't want to take a photo like that. Get fucked. It is cool how... Fuck off. Oh my god, that does so much damage! You can track where the enemy is by listening to the sound. That is very, very well done. Man, that does so much damage! And the camera makes it really hard to avoid it. Okay, let's go save. on, and let's see if I can do something with that mirror thing. No. Yeah, and one thing that I think makes the camera more awkward to work with is that you can't use the D-pad to move around. So once the camera changes, if you make the tiniest of adjustments with the stick, it resets your movement direction. Like once we move between this area, I can keep holding the stick in the exact same position, and I keep walking the same way. Like right now, I'm holding the stick to the right and walking forward, which doesn't make sense, but it also makes sense because it maintained the movement that I had when the camera switched. Like, it feels more natural that way, and then I can just adjust the stick when I feel like it's the right time to do it. But because this is the PlayStation controller and not something like the GameCube controller, which has the notches, and I can't use the D-pad, even the tiniest adjustment to the stick means that I start walking to the right instead. Alright, let's not blame the lack of stuff, not notches on the controller on this. It's just that the amount of change that you need for that to happen is too small. Hi! I can't take a photo of you for some reason. It's not focusing. That's not great. I would like to please back off. I can't. Oh my god. Oh my god. And when you go into combat... What the... Get off me! When combat happens, the camera is absolutely wild. You can't adjust the dead zones things in Windows when I'm playing this on a PS2. In which you can't see the controller, I realize. And yeah, pretty much every game. It's the classic survival horror problem. Where the camera is bad. There's no way around it. Has there ever been a survival horror game with good camera? And like right there, I thought I was holding the stick in the same direction all the time, but then I just did a U-turn by accident. Yeah, sure. Technically, you could do that. I mean, my old 360 controller effectively had a notch in it. Because I don't think at that point Windows... that was Windows 7 too, I think. But Windows didn't allow adjusting the controller sensitivity well enough, and that controller was old and dying. So if I held the stick all the way forward, again I realize you can't see this, I still wouldn't be technically holding it all the way forward because the dead zone had just increased over time because the controller was that old and busted. So my solution to fixing that issue of the stick being tilted to the max range not being counted as max range was to just carve out a bit of the plastic so I could tilt the stick even further forward. And as I carved out some plastic like that, I effectively created a notch. And it was actually pretty good. It wasn't perfect notch, it was kind of like forward and a bit to the left. So not ideal for anything other than knowing that I am not holding exactly forward. But hey, I learned to like it. I wouldn't want to do it these PS2 controllers, so these are actually in like top-notch condition. Anyway, September 14th. Woman that Tomoe called Kiria just looks like the description of the rope shrine maiden in the legends. There's a strong resemblance too between the way Tomoe and Ogata died and the manner of the deaths in the folklore. So that maiden in the rope shrine maiden, is she? Yeah, probably is. No, I don't go up there yet. The mirror is breaking. Smash! A broken mirror. People on the floor all over the mansion. So many people. All those people. What are they running from? And then at the end, with such desperate looks on their faces. Something's coming this way. From deep within the mansion. A coldness. It's colder than anything I felt. I don't know anymore if this is a dream or real. I assume I can't open this. Correct. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend anybody do that to a controller that is in good condition. I don't like that. Let's go upstairs first. Might be a save point. It kind of smells like a save point. Oh, that doesn't smell like a save point. Oh, yep. That's kind of what I expected. This leads... I can't open it? Oh, come on! I had a feeling this would lead here, but... Dang. Old news article. The girl who has been found after 3 days of mysterious disappearances has been adopted. Mr. Hinasaki, a close friend of Mr. Ryozo Munakata, also missing, will adopt the girl. The girl's parents were missing even after she returned, so the police was looking for a foster home or adoptive family. The girl does not remember anything from her disappearance, and the 3 other children are still missing. But yeah. If you decide to create notches on your controller, do it properly. Maybe don't do it on a research scrap. It did open automatically. What the fuck? Yeah, maybe do it properly or don't do it on a perfectly good controller. Legend of the Holy Mirrors, the mirrors of the 5 gods. The Holy Mirrors held in 5 shrines in this region are most commonly known as the Mirrors of Five Gods. The legend tells that the five gods, before leaving this land, created these mirrors as a means of protecting the village. Oh my god, how can one struggle with simple words? Some legends mention another mirror. The story is that all five mirrors were used together in a ritual to fend off huge disaster. Whether this was the calamity or not is not known. We don't know what the calamity is. It is not known whether the ritual mentioned above is related in any way to the one performed by the Himuro family, but there is a correlation of the mirrors. However, the actual existence of the legendary Holy Mirror, one complete mirror, has not been confirmed, and it is not known what the legend is based on. That's such a dick move to lock this door. Is there anything I can do to open this? Why would you lock this? And why would it be that small anyway? Ah! Let's use the better ammo. Which we actually have more of. That's really surprising. I wasn't expecting to get this much Type 37 film anytime soon. Ah, no. And the ghosts do so much damage. It's insane. And they could just do that? That's so... I'm so conflicted about this. Holy shit! think I generally like that. That the ghosts are so dangerous. Yes, that's the thing that I always bring up. Like, I want fewer combat encounters, but I want them to matter. And these encounters do matter. That was like 3 healing items that I just used. Because these ghosts are not the easiest thing to fight. I get the one downside I feel like this game has compared to something like Resident Evil is that you can't reasonably escape the ghost. You can't make the decision that I'm gonna conserve my resources and just run away because they'll just follow you through walls. And I think it's nice that they are hard to see because their designs are pretty good, but if you were able to see them a lot, they would not be nearly as interesting and spooky. And that's a good type of challenge where you really have to keep an eye out for the shimmering effect that they leave. Favorite ghosts? And oh, definitely the long-armed lady. The rest have been fairly standard. And like I said, like, take a normal design and stretch some limbs and it always looks creepy. Can't go wrong with that.
Since we met that girl, I've seen many strange visions. All the ghosts in the mansion howl and scream at me. I don't think they'll ever let me out of this mansion. I don't even know how long I can hold on to my sanity. Anyway, I'm leaving this tape. If ever someone listens to this, please tell me what has happened to me. But still, I hope it's just a dream.
Also, I have 20,000 score. I could maybe upgrade some things. Now, this is a mechanic I'm not sure I like. Push ghosts back. This seems like it would be extremely useful. Oh, never mind. Wait, are these the things that require using those stones? Or are those special functions? Yes, I assume these are the ones that require using stones. So that makes them way less good. And in that case I would rather upgrade speed and range, I think. But yes, as I was saying, compared to Resident Evil or something like that, you can't reasonably escape from a ghost. You have to do the fight. Which can be a bit of a bummer. Or maybe you can escape, but just at least it doesn't feel that feasible since, well, they're ghosts and they don't care about walls. A little girl in a white kimono keeps bleeding to me. I can't keep my mind focused, but her voice rings in my head and won't leave. But what does she want me to do for her? I can't even get out of this mansion anymore. Broken, 5 pieces, the mirror. Tell Mr. Takamine the way to break the curse. Well, thanks, that helped. Glad you wrote that down. Chosen Maiden and Purifies. Alright, I assume this is 3669. But I need to first figure out what is 3669. At least now I know how to do that. Yeah, such simple symbols. Yeah. Just gonna make a copy of that in my own notebook. What in the fuck? Okay, that's 3. Oh, I wish you could see this. My attempts at drawing Japanese symbols. It's a pathetic attempt, I will tell you that much. Three looks like... Well, it doesn't look like that, but... I can try to find one that looks almost like that. Oh yeah, they're just in reverse order. I don't... They're in order. Oh, Christ. Why do I overcomplicate things? Probably because I really like taking notes. Save point.
How can I break the curse? I must hurry. I'm beginning to show rope marks.
Goes nearby. How about I save before I do anything else? Blue tape.
September 12th, 3:20 p.m. I know this sounds crazy, but there's something here besides us in this mansion. I've seen it myself. It was a woman in a white kimono. Something is definitely happening here. Have we unknowingly awakened something? Or perhaps we've been lured here to die?
As I listened to that and tried to recall dates and people, that reminded me of... Was it file? Correlation. Yeah, this correlation chart. Can anybody name any other games that has anything like this? Because just now I realized that the closest thing to this that I can think of is Outer Wilds. And that is quite different. There's definitely some shimmering in the air and the controller is vibrating. Boat game? Oh, Oberdin. Yeah, Oberdin kinda has something like that. I'm not sure how similar that is. another stone mirror. So I ended up making... Never mind.
Tell him what?
Yeah, I ended up making very extensive physical notes when playing Obra Dinn. Wait, I think it's behind me. That's so fucking good that I was able to tell by the audio. But then again, in Obra Dinn, I think I brute forced like half the game. I really like Obra Dinn, but I feel like I played it wrong. Can I have this? Thank you. September 14th. In the materials Tomoe gathered for me, there's a paragraph about 5 pieces of mirror passed down through the Himuro family for generations. These pieces were said to seal off the Hell Gate and protect the region from a great disaster. And I think I have 2 of them. They might have something to do with the current hellish situation. 5 holy mirrors in shrines around the area all broke in a small earthquake the other day. When I heard about it, it gave me the idea for this next work of mine. I think I brought a news article about it with me when I came here. It says there were only 5 holy mirrors in existence. Convenient that all 5 broke at the same time. Surely an accident. But according to some legends, there is another, the true holy mirror. The folklorist also mentions this in his research documents, the ones I found here in the mansion. I think I dropped a research document somewhere when I was trying to escape that cursed woman. Here are my theories. I think that the 5 mirrors that were destroyed in the earthquake... Sorry, I'm yawning so much. I think that the 5 mirrors that were destroyed in the earthquake the other day had the role of watching over the true holy mirror. I don't think it was the earthquake that broke the 5 holy mirrors into shrines. I think it was a signal that the seal on the Hell Gate that the Himuro True Holy Mirror provides had broken for some reason. The 5 mirrors were trying to warn us. Oh no, I didn't mind the fact that I played it kind of wrong. It was... Wait, oh, I can't take it? I can only carry 1? Weird. But yeah, no spoilers for Obra Dinn. I mean, I don't think you reasonably could spoil it too much. Not by just saying things, that is. But I had 35 fates that could be solved, technically. Or by technically, I mean, if you brute forced absolutely every possible combination, you could technically do 35 of the 60. So I hadn't discovered any of the other ones. I had just 35 that I could even work with. And I solved 30 of them, which is an insane amount for that point of the game. And I think for most of them, the game just flat out said that, no, you cannot solve this. And I was like, I'm gonna prove you wrong because I don't know what else to do. And then the last 5 that I had not yet solved were actually impossible to solve at that point.
Just one more. Just one more Buddha statue. And the holy mirror will be.
More stone mirrors that I cannot pick up. And an invisible wall. Oh, I remember that place. Wait, it stopped shimmering. Oh. Oh. Oh! Himura Family Crest probably unlocks the door, but it won't work. Only 4 stones. 21 more, maybe. I don't have that, do I? It's not the stone mirror that goes here. No idea what this is. And I have a lighter, which I have completely forgotten already. Echo Night Beyond. I haven't looked into that series at all. I know it exists. But it doesn't come up often. Was the first Echo Night a first-person horror adventure type thing on PlayStation 1? Am I thinking of the right one? Oh, I didn't actually realize it was by FromSoft. Yeah, I said it at the beginning of the stream, but my only prior experience with any Fatal Frame is that I think I tried Fatal Frame 2 on the Xbox at my friend's place. And I I think it was basically the first horror game I ever played. At all. And I didn't play it for long because it freaked me out. And after that, the next horror game I played was probably Penumbra. Oh my god, camera. And Penumbra also freaked me the fuck out. I think since then, I don't remember how I dealt with the first Amnesia. I feel like I probably shot myself with that one as well. Oh, that checks out. But yeah, the short list of horror games that have actually freaked me the fuck out are Fatal Frame 2 when I was very small, Penumbra Overture, maybe Amnesia Dark Descent, and very recently Amnesia The Bunker. Because man, fuck The Bunker. Hey. I'm too old for games to have such an effect on me these days, but fuck that game. That game really hit a nerve. And it's... I don't know. I actually have a Game of the Year page on my website. It's it probably doesn't work. Because I haven't refreshed it. But I know that technically my Game of the Year for this year at the moment is tie between Bunker and Shadow Gambit. Easy for me to say as I haven't played any of the really big games like Baldur's Gate and... Is that Blood? Baldur's Gate and Skyrim in Space, which I mean, that's probably not even in the running. And Zelda and whatever. What was in the bunker? A big brat boy thing. Lots of unnerving noises. Very, very fun. Fun. Very, very fucked up lights, sound, and inventory mechanics. Hi. But to me, Bunker was a very, very different horror game. Because in most of these, I'll go in, I'll appreciate the atmosphere, I'll appreciate the things it does, and you know, just take it in as a not so scary but atmospheric and maybe messed up and interesting experience. But with Bunker, it was different. It was like, fuck this game, I hate everything about it, but I also really like it. Did. Do I match the carvings in the characters, maybe? Maybe. What is in the one I didn't have previously? Alright, so it is the one that is highlighted. No, it isn't. Hang on. Which one is missing? One on the left is missing. Okay, well I guess I'll match the rest. Wonder if this is something... I mean, surely this doesn't look complicated. Except I can't move that last one? Hello? Why can I not highlight that option? Oh, I see. The black ones are not actually options. What? Someone's been busy. Blue tape too. 4 Buddha statues and some kind of pedestal.
She's the last maiden. Kyrie.
Oh, what's up, dude? Excuse me, sir.
Is she the one causing this disaster? All of those earlier deaths? Koji, Tomoe, all of them? Am I the next to die? The Rope Shrine Maiden ritual, as told of in legend. Both arms, legs, and the neck. It is said when all 5 have been marked, the curse is complete. Ropes are beginning to appear on my photo. I'm running out of time.
In this tithing village because dogs and horses scared me so much. Yeah, when you're a kid, the most basic things can do that. I'm running out of healing item medicine. Medicine. Get off me, get off. Oh my god, get off me. Holy shit, you have health! Health for days! That was a camera angle. Some Shinto gate somewhere shows in the photo. What could it be at the Shinto gate? Man. This game is tougher than I expected. Like, the combat is actually quite punishing. So the Buddha statue I want might be at the Shinto gate. Actually, one thing I want to check right now, because it's bothering me. The manual has a list of items. Yet it doesn't list what the stone mirror is. Okay, never mind. I'm about to go to the shrine deep within Himuro Mansion, where they say a piece of the true holy mirror is kept. The curse has already left its mark on my 4 limbs. There's no escaping it. But the only thing left now is that I can do is to reseal the Hell Gate. It's my last hope. I've already found 4 of the Buddha statues. I need to get a piece of the mirror. And I've managed to find an old document that tells me the location of the 5th statue. Make observance to the Buddha and at the base of the large gate, so that the souls of the piteous maidens can reach up to the heavens. If all goes well, no one will ever have to read these notes, and I can use them towards the content of my next book. In closing, I would like to thank my assistant and my partner, Tomoe Hirasaga. If it weren't for the words she left with me, I wouldn't have been able to complete this, my final work. If I don't return, please give her a decent burial. Signed, Junsei Takamine, September 15th. Wait, it's not that gate, is it? Up there. That would be weird. No, there's other gates elsewhere. Let me actually see that photo. Oh, I'm glad it saves all these photos. They don't really help me. I would just like to get the The one that's actually useful. Oh, it didn't save that one. Great. Okay, I would maybe like a minor... Hello. No! You fuck! I'm stuck! Leave me alone! It's not gonna leave me alone, is it? Well, fuck. Didn't want to have health anyway. But I would like maybe a minor spoiler. As in, how is this game split up? As in, we had the intro with the brother, and now we get like some sort of a splash screen saying, was it day 1 or something? Is there gonna be a day 2, and am I close to day 2? Or am I close to some section like that? Chapter 2 anything. Well, we got gates here. I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, never mind. Wait, did that use a photo? I think it did. Shit. Kinda long, casually. Interesting. I was kinda under the impression that this is on the shorter end of the spectrum. And where am I going? Base of the large gate. Is it not this? Guess that's not much of a gate, let's be real. Keep pressing the wrong button. Ah! Hi! You were a bit closer than I expected. Mostly I'm asking because I'm wondering if there's gonna be a good cutoff point for the stream soon. I am actually kind of hungry. I, at the moment, don't know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna save, I just wasted a ton of health and ammo. I mean, at the moment, I don't even know where I'm trying to get to, so... Because we have one of these riddles at hand. Right. Alright. Yeah, base of a large... I can't... Like, it's gotta be outdoors. But we've only had, what, one outdoor section? And wasn't there. But yeah, my point remains, like... Am I close to finishing this night? Because I will legit end the stream soon. Just need to know how soon. See if I'm like steps away from, hey, you did the thing. Then I will take those steps. And if not, I will sleep on that clue. Oh man. Oh, I don't like this that enemies... Well, I guess they don't respawn, but more enemies appear. Can't aim at that thing. I see you, but I can't... Oh my god, it's so hard! You move with the right stick. Oh, hi! Wait, what? What? What happened? How did... Oh, those stone mirrors! Now it makes sense. Nice to know, nice to know. Explains why you can't have more than one at a time. I see nothing. Is that sound relevant? I feel like it might be. Man, this is... Controlling this is so fucked up. 'Cause, you probably, if you haven't played this game, you don't understand how difficult it is to move and aim while in this view. It might look like your standard first-person gameplay, but the sticks are reversed. So right stick moves, left stick turns. Control is vibrating, so there's definitely something somewhere here. Oh, yeah, you can see it. I mean, you can't, but you can. Oh, that was it. Well, that doesn't help. Because I do feel like what I'm looking for should be near this gate. Mash the pickup button. Don't use the camera. Oh, yep. There definitely was bullshit on this area. Something written on the paper that the Buddha statue was wrapped in. Bury the rope maiden spirit. Place the 5 Buddhas with her damaged limbs. That was kinda bullshit. I mean, I was lucky to notice that before I read your message, but I feel like that was a fair thing to backseat anyway. Because that was bullshit. Pedestal opened and revealed 3 by 3 grid of holes. A row of Buddha statues appear above the row of holes in the pedestal. Did that actually cost me a picture? Actually, wait. I need to take a second look at that photo. Alright, so... nothing on the middle row.
Is this the Holy Mirror? It's just a piece of it.
Am I fighting again? With a big boy enemy? Big girl enemy? I hope not. I don't feel equipped for this. Get the... Okay. I'm not fighting.
The rope? No.
I assume this is a good stopping point. Alright. Oh, that started to go places. Demon tag. Second night.
That mirror. Give it back.
I don't think I'll be getting it back. Cool. Pretty good game so far. I am liking the combat mechanics. And that the combat is actually lethal and feels important. It's not like every room is a fight. Although at the same time I have now had a few seemingly random encounters that I don't feel were necessary. Like that floating head a moment ago, and just before that we had what?
It's been 2 weeks since I last heard from
That-
my brother.
That lady in the courtyard. Although that was a fun moment when I
But he
first
left
found
a
her
note that led me to this place.
within spitting distance. But yeah, the combat seems
I felt
combat
as
seems
though
pretty good for a
something
survival
was
horror
calling
game.
me here.
And while it's been very note heavy so far, the story is pretty alright. Or at least the backstory is pretty alright. We'll see how it escalates. I feel like the whole Hellgate Holy Mirror thing has the potential to go overboard, but we'll see how it turns out. What I don't like so far is the camera and the way you control with camera transitions, and that is par for the course for classic survival horror. Never has there been a game like this where the camera actually works well. And the puzzles, I would say a couple of proper bullshit moments. Like that boot hat at the end, I was just pure luck that I found it. It felt
I
really
wonder how long
unexpected
it's
for
been
it to be that
since
close
my
to the
brother and
actual
I began to see
everything.
things other people can't see.
Please stop talking. And that I still don't know. Did I miss a note? Did I skip reading a note? Or what was the deal with that first note that transcribed the numbers? Just, I think I wasted like almost an hour on that alone. I still don't know where that note came from. And that really bothers me. Yeah, but I would like to know how I made that error. And how people in general make that error. Is it because
It's been 2
that note isn't listed this or isn't discovered the same way other notes are? Is it something you have from the beginning of the game, or do you pick up multiple notes at once and you can only automatically read the first one? Or how did that happen? I swear I was reading the notes as I found them, yet there was still some note in my inventory that I hadn't read. Multiple notes that I hadn't read. And I just don't know how that can happen. Yeah, I probably will have to reset to understand, or watch somebody else play. And another thing I like,
wonder how long
I was gushing over this, but I absolutely love the character relation tree. that is a wonderful addition. Just, it's so good when you get a note from a character you don't remember who they are, and you can just check how they relate to everything. And especially when your story is, and the backstory especially, is told so largely through notes, that you can just refer back to something like that and get a clear picture of all of the characters involved. That is such a good small feature. That is absolutely my favorite thing about this
It's
game.
been too
It is something fans of the game apparently don't know about. But anyway, that's it for tonight. So thank you for watching. Have a good night and see you later. Bye.